White wedding, not snake. So, I mentioned to you guys, holy static when I sit here. I mentioned to you guys music in the last feed. And then sure as shit, I went upstairs and my dad's like, have you heard about this band? It's like a new rock modern band. I was like, no. This is modern?
Oh, this is brand new, man.
Yeah.
They've only been around a couple of years.
My dad, we always have music on. But the band like wasn't familiar. He's like, check them out. It's like women, heavy metal or whatnot. I was like, so anywho, I did mention music, I believe, in the previous read. So, and sure as shit, I mean, I only took a little break, right? I think I'm back before I even said I'd be back. It was like, 5-10 minutes. No, 10-15, and it didn't take that long. So again, I'm being pulled to Adam Sandler. So it's gotta have something to do with like your hometown. I don't know what to tell you there. But let's continue this because I got stuff to do today. And then I just heard white wedding. And again, that's, I want to say it's snake. White wedding. Oh, it's Billy Idol. So, hey, little sister, what have you done? So, Billy Idol. All right, so where's my timer? And fire is up next. All right, and we're using this deck. So, Ace of Fire wanted to come out. All right, so I'd love to give you guys a little more time to bounce on, but I got shit to do. I'm sorry. All right, fire. All right. Week of January 29th to February 3rd, 2023. Aries, Leo, Sag. Aries, Leo, Sag. I am whoever you say I am. I didn't expect Eminem to roll through there, but Make a Wish. Oh, I just love that card. But I'm hearing like make another wish, as if you have all these wishes, but then you have overthinking. And then cleanse. So you might be linked to Earth, because Earth had that card. I feel like this is about like a wish already coming through, or the wish is already here. Okay. It's quiet. I don't know how I feel about that. You have I am. I am enough. I am worthy. I am free. I can do what I want to do. How do you complete this statement? I am. Do not limit yourself. Empower yourself. So I am, whoever you say I am, is not going to cut it, right? You got make a wish. When was the last time you made a wish? Set an intention. Let yourself dream. Do it now. Then let it go. Be light and playful about it. And then overthinking is kind of like stressful, overanalyzing, worry, being resistant of trusting a situation. Overthinking can give us a false sense of control. Find a way to get out of this loop. Move into your body, move into your heart. Why is it you're not letting it go? Because it's time to surrender. So it's almost like the hangman. Again, it's like holding on to something, which I just got that, that was either earth or wind that I got that same message. I think it's more earth because I was like, you got to let go of something. So you could have a lot of Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn in your chart, or somebody you're dealing with. I do feel like this is like kind of sad. Like, when's the last time you made a wish? And it's also telling me if you had made a wish, why are you not pursuing the wish? Like, who are you? Let's try to pull me to a song. With this, like, I am, like, who are you? It's like, it needs to be like a firm affirmation here. This is way too much discombobulation in someone's head. Is throwing me off even as a reader right now. Which is unfortunate. Let's see what this has to say, because this, I don't want to get stuck in this energy. I feel like if you need that type of talk, a pep talk, or go watch Earth and Wind. Earth, really. I mean, honestly, like, I mean, it's quiet. There's too much overthinking. It's sad though. It's not. It's lower vibing energy, but like choosing to be in the lower vibing energy. It's pulling me back to I am again. Like, so when I was like I am, it pulled me to Eminem. Like, I am whoever you say I am. But it's like, that's you can be whoever you want to be to me. Like, that's not gonna cut it. Like, so I'm not really sure what the message is there, but like, I am enough, feeling worthy, feeling loved, because that's what it's really all about, that freedom to express. How do you complete this statement? I am. So this is like limiting yourself when you're supposed to be empowering yourself. See, it feels dim. I don't really like it. It feels dim and sad and kind of depressive, and I don't know what to do. And, that I don't know what to do is just not going to cut it in life anymore to really be fulfilled, you know? So I hope this energy shifts for you guys because I don't want to stay in it for too long. To be quite honest with you, we have every propensity within our chart, guys. So you might want to check out another reading because this is not an energy I want to dig into to even help. And I know that sounds shitty of me, but I'm going to be honest with you because I don't want to lower my own vibration right now to explain to you somebody else's vibration. I know that sounds awful, but it's the truth here. Like, I'm super empathic and I'm a reader, and I gotta be honest with you here. Like, I can tell by this energy, like, I wouldn't even really want to associate myself with this energy. Fuck, man. I know that sounds shitty. So whoever this is, you got to be really careful. You might want to cloak yourself this week, or wear the talisman, or like cleanse yourself in a certain way, because this is not the energy you want around. This is like very draining, and it's not like somebody's doing this on purpose per se. You could be somebody around you that's trying to hold you back. But then that says you're allowing this energy to do that to you. You're allowing this energy to make you sad. You're allowing this energy. You get what I'm saying? So I don't want to attach to that energy even temporarily for 20 minutes within a read. But this is around somebody in a very strong way, and that's got to fucking go. So I don't even want to get into that. You definitely have an energy around that's very low vibrational energy. It's almost like you don't even know who the fuck you are because of this other energy, which is mind boggling. So I don't know if you associated this other energy with being your everything. So there's a codependency here too, which is not kosher. Oh dear Lord. I just said to myself, like, I'd rather choke on like a nut. That's fucking crazy. Like, I literally, like, that's what I just heard in my head. Like, I'd rather choke on a nut. Like, and I wouldn't even want to choke on anything. So that just goes to show this energy. Like, I'd rather choke on a nut, like, not a nut as in like a fucking testicle and like gag me. Like, I'm talking about like chewed up fucking peanuts, pistachios, cashews, pecans, almonds, that type of fucking dry ass fucking nut that you don't want to choke on. Oh dear Lord. No. I don't know who this energy is. I don't. Oh, fuck, man. It's unfortunate because you don't even get to be who you want to be. You constantly end up in this overthinking state of mind. And I think you think it's normal because it's black and white. There's nothing here that's fucking black and white. Like, there's no color in your life. Like, I don't like, it's almost like fucking disturbing. And I feel like there's an energy purposely holding you back, and it works because you haven't found the strength to find your way out yet because of the past, or thinking like this person was your world. I don't know what your thought process is here yet, but there's another energy attached to this that's fucking dark. And this is like the lighter deck. I really like this deck, so I'm surprised that this deck is incorporated with fire right now. So it's almost like needing that compassion in a way, or be compassionate with yourself, because I wouldn't want you to be compassionate towards somebody else. And I'm not saying that sounds awful, but this is a situation where you shouldn't have compassion towards somebody else right this second, because that person that you have compassion for is actually the person that's holding you back. And I hate to deliver that message, but it's very fucking clear. that somebody relies on you or depends on you, and it's you feel like you gotta be there for that person. So someone's got some big fucking lessons here, because who the fuck are you? Like, who are you? Like, so you're like, who am I without this person? Like, what the fuck? No. You're gonna be a better person without this person. Like, it's time to dream again and make a wish. Like, stop with the whole fucking black and white. Where's the color? So this is, oh, this is Matrix. This is a Matrix, right? So this is stressing over analyzing, trying to control. But because you have that sense of control, it's false messages, right? This is move into your body, move into your hat. It is time to let this go. It is time to surrender, because you need color in your life. It's been so fucking black and white your whole life. Like, this is a big reading. And it's almost like I'm saying it like I don't want to help, in the sense where I don't want to help, because how many times are you going to help before somebody picks themselves up and fucking helps themselves? So this is a situation where you've stuck around way too long, entangled in some type of triangle that somebody is purposely kind of keeping you in. So you need to be very wary and very aware of the people around you. I don't know if they're showing you their true colors. But I don't know, like, oh, who am I if I'm not this person? Ugh. But it's not giving yourself the leeway or the rope to go find out either. So as long as there's a certain energy around that you feel is fucking kosher, that you feel you're doing the right thing, you're fucked. Because it's the other energy that's bogging you down, and your brain's not strong enough to see it because you're attached to it emotionally. This is the one thing that you need to detach from emotionally and look at it logically and follow your emotions elsewhere. This is doing something ass backwards because you invested so much time into something or someone. That's what this is. So your thoughts are ass backwards. So instead of putting your emotions into your future, you're putting your emotions into your past, and your past does not belong in your future. And you can't have a present moment if you're still holding on to the past and not looking towards the future. How do you grow? Can you dig it? That came in the first other two reads too. So it's like somebody who wants to branch out, but it's dim. It's another energy around you. And I don't know if you're like telling yourself it's not, but it is. Tell me I am. This is like, I can be whoever you want me to be. It's like, no, that's not going to cut it. How about you be somebody for yourself? Yeah, the Tower. See, that's not going to cut it. And you got the Six of Fire. It's time to move the fuck on. You could be dealing with an Aries, Leo, Sag. You could be an Aries, Leo, Sag. They can be an Aries, Leo, Sag. Like, but it's with the Tower, it's definitely a time to move on. Somebody you know, or you. There's a lesson here. Like, gotta go. You gotta move on from this energy and stop being indecisive with your decisions. Like, something needs to burn and fall. Like, because this is why the Tower is here, because this energy does not belong in your energy field. And that sucks if it's your kid's father, your kid's mother, your uncle, your fucking cousin, your best friend. Like, you're holding some type of precedence because you have a past with somebody, or somebody is part of your family. This is a deep reading because you're holding on to something you should not be holding on to. And everything's going to crash. I hope you're letting it crash. I hope that's what this is. I mean, I pray for your sake that this is what this is, and you let everything crash and fucking burn. and you start making new wishes and stop overthinking what your future can be like. But if you ask me, this is just like avoiding the tower, because it's almost like you don't know who you are without these people or places or things. Like it's not gonna cut it. Like it's like this is beneficial, but it doesn't even look beneficial, and it's right now it doesn't even seem beneficial because you're not looking at it as it's beneficial. You're looking at it like, I need to hold on to this person because it's my kid's father, it's my kid's mother, it's my family, and you feel like that's exactly what this is. And I can't help you there. It's your own mindset. Nobody can help this energy. You probably have already stepped in and helped this energy, because I literally said I'd rather choke on a nut. So don't get caught up in this fucking energy again. Don't get caught up in somebody who's having a fucking tower moment and it is just like sweeping shit under the fucking rug here. Tell me about the tower real quick. Like there's nothing playful about this energy. Like, I want to make love right now, right now. So maybe when you guys are together, like it's kosher, but like there could be an entity there. Like, fuck, man, I don't know. Nine of fire, needing to find your way out here, needing to fight, not give up, see your way out, do the right thing with justice, make a decision, find the balance. You just gotta let it crash and burn. You gotta let the tower fucking fall so you can rebuild your life. This is about your life and the direction you're going in. And you need to fight for your own life. Like, stop giving up on things. Stop going after things and trying to make something right that's just, it's not right. Don't give up. Fight through this energy and keep going. Make wishes. Do what's best for you. You got the Two of Cups here. So it's almost like you know what's best for you. So I hope they're creating this tower, and if they're not, I mean, there's no way this is my fucking spirituals. I've been doing this for 5 years. This is Matrix all day. So I pray that they're causing this tower and going in a new direction. And if they're not, it's going to be a lot worse. Like, don't give up. Like I'm saying, like there's energy around that makes you feel like you're not good enough. And it's like, you got to get out of this fucking mindset, whatever this is. And it's really about doing the right thing. Because if you don't, with justice being here in the tower, they might even take away the Two of Cups and the Four of Fire with the Ace of Fire. So there's another person in your life, and then there's a family member. Because this is two lovers, two friends, but there's family getting in the way. There's somebody getting in the way. And you can absolutely, hands down, rebuild something here with the Four of Fire and the Ace of Fire and go in a new direction. And if this is basically saying if you don't do the right thing, it's almost like a threat. And I hate to say it, but it's almost like the alternative is like somebody holding a fucking knife to your throat, or you can feel the fucking freedom that spirit's enabling you to fucking have right now. Or you can get swept away in your own emotions and somebody else's thoughts and beliefs and what they think is best for you. Like, this is actually a fucking disturbing read. Because it's like, where's the growth? Where's the transformation? What are you doing? So I pray that somebody is causing this tower, and they're just going to keep going after what it is best for them. Because there's too much overthinking. Am I doing the right thing? Am I not? So spirit, with the tower and justice, that's a hard karmic fucking lesson or karma that's about to drown you if you don't do the right thing. This is a very karmic reading right now. But you have the opportunity to do the right thing. So I hope this energy does. Tell me about Make-A-Wish, because it's time to have more fun in your life. It's time to dream again. It's time to go after certain things that you suddenly stopped doing or just didn't even know existed any. Like, I just heard, like, you need a fucking vacation. Like, you need, like, a Discord. Ace of Cups, Make-A-Wish. Like, did you wish for love? Because you have all these damn aces with the Fool, because there's a beautiful new opportunity right now with the Lovers. Holy shit, do you have a special connection with somebody here? The Lovers, the Two of Cups already came out, the Ace of Wands, the Ace of Cups. Like, how much self-love, respect do you have for yourself to do the right thing here? Because there's clearly an opportunity to do the right thing here and go in a new direction. You got the Lovers and Temperance, finding that balance, the reconciliation, the happy-go-lucky. Like, and even if there's not somebody else in your life right now, this is basically Spirit saying, like, there will be, as soon as you let this go. You got to find yourself. This is an energy like, I don't know who I am. And it's like, that's because you're holding on to energy. You're still holding on to energy. Prime example, two people are married but live in separate houses, but you're not having a divorce. Why? You're doing it out of convenience. It's wrong. So there's no reason for it. That's you holding on. There's a prime example of something simple. Let's take it as like it's a gift. I mean, let's take it as it's a gift. So there's a gift here. Let's take it as like health, work. So we gave love for an example. For work, staying at a job when you know you're not fucking happy, but you have, goals. So you're like, fuck it, I'll stay there for like 2 more years and then yada yada. Okay. Well, you can get fired then too, right? If it's health, it's like, you binge eat and you shouldn't be binge eating, but you do it anyway. And then you get sick and you're like, oh, I won't do it again. But you're dismissing see what I'm saying? It's like a pattern. You keep dismissing what shouldn't be dismissed here. So either there's another special person in your life that you can have the world with, believe it or not, because that's how it's showing me. The Lovers, the Two of Cups, the Fool, Ace of Cups. I mean, it seems very unrealistic, but it's not. It's there. It's in front of you. It gave you a very special, deep, bonded connection with somebody, or you're about to have that. To me, there had to have been a catalyst, because if this energy is already out, it's telling you, why are you still fighting in a situation? Because this is what's holding you back. You saying, I don't know who I am, it's because of the energy you're holding on to. A person, place, a thing. It's that simple. Because you're not allowing yourself to figure out who you are or what direction you should go in, because you're still holding on to something from the past. It's kind of sad. And you have an energy around you that's bogging you down. That makes it feel like it's impossible for you to walk away from. This is somebody that just has to help themselves. I think if this has to do with you, you've already helped. And you can't continue to help until somebody finds the way out of a situation. You can't step back into this. You just can't, because you end up in the same energy as them, feeling down and dreary and out of luck, and you might keep getting sick, getting a cold. There's something. But to me, it's almost like you made a wish, and it's like you have it. So it's like a wish coming true. So now it's like, make another one. Someone keeps fighting for something that puts them right back into the tower over and over and over and over. And it's because it's like they're not surrendering. Like, there's an energy around them that is not empowering. The energy actually brings them down. It drags them down. It keeps them in a nasty cycle. on both ends. If it's both karmic, it keeps her down, it keeps him down, and it's not going to keep anything else up. I'll tell you that. There's a past person and a new person here. They could both be part of your past with the Lovers, Six of Cups, Lovers, Temperance, Six of Cups, Seven of Earth. It's like, but I invested so much time and yada, yada, yada. It's like time to take out the garbage. Tell me about overthinking. Before we get to that, it's like the Four of Cups. You got the Devil, the Four of Cups, and the Nine of Air. Like, I didn't even like Six of Air. Like, gotta fucking go. You gotta get out of this toxic situation. Like, whether it's fear or not, it's like, do I want it? Do I not want it? Like, it's just stress. It's just fear. This Four of Cups, fear of rejection, fear something's not going to work out, fear of this, fear of that. Like, it's like mental anguish. It's fucking torture. You can't help somebody in this energy. It sucks, but you can't. So try to stay positive, wish for better things, better outcomes. This is just it's fear. You're gonna this I can feel the frustration of my collective energy already. Because I don't think you wanted to see this. I don't think you wanted to know this. You definitely didn't want to sense it. You knew it was something. And I'm not saying back down, back away. You're already aware of this energy. Is this person going to do the right thing? Because can this be you all of a sudden? I doubt it. I want to say if there's a fear here, yeah, but I doubt it because I've been reading my spiritualist for a long time now, and you know who you are, you know what you want, you know to go after wishes. You're not going to let certain energies consistently hold you down, you know. So it's like if I know it's not you guys, it's this energy around you. You're linked to them. But see, I don't even see like sorrow. I just see like stress. But you got to fight more to find out who you are. And you're certainly not going to find out who you are by holding on to things from the past. Good memories, bad memories, doesn't matter. Your head's got to get out of the past. I don't know how this is going to play out, but with the Tower being here, like, I think if you do the right thing, because justice was there with the Six of Air, you find your way out of this and you manifest a new world with the Magician there. But if you don't find your way out of this, you're just manifesting the same thing over and over and over again, and you're not going to get anywhere in life. I can't stay stuck on this reading. We're moving on. I hope whoever this reading is for, you stop choking on fucking nuts and you wake up and you make the right decisions and you stop putting yourself in a situation for the Tower to keep hitting you over and over. Like, this is a situation like the Tower keeps hitting and hitting and hitting, and it keeps hitting because your lack of movement, your lack of moving forward. Like, everyone's process is definitely different, but that's not a process. That's just repeating the same shit. And every time you get to your crossroads, you back away or you back down or you put somebody else's feelings before yours. So that's on you. You got to get out of that mentality. Like, it was a disturbing fucking read. And I need to get out of that energy. Apparently some of my spiritualists needed to know whatever that was, because maybe you don't want to see something that is really disturbing and you need to see it. Disturbia. You know, I know it wasn't you guys because I know you guys know who you are. You know, so be careful because then that's the energy that's around you, and you don't want energy around you that's not going to be brave enough to let everything crash and burn so you and somebody else can be happy. You need somebody to do that. Right now, you have somebody that's not willing to do that. They're thinking about doing it, but they've been thinking about doing it. That's not going to cut it. And I hate to say it like that. Somebody has control on their end. I'm going to do it on my time. Like, blah, blah, blah. Like, see what I'm saying? The cards are off the fucking board, but I'm still talking. It's like the same shit, different day. So I really hope if whoever that is for, they let that tower just fucking crash this time and stop getting caught up in how somebody else is going to fucking feel and start worrying about how you fucking feel and what makes you feel good. Like, it's just, that's somebody that's like, oh, I need to, like, oh, I can't. Be very careful. Like, I straight up want to fucking douche the shit out of this right now. Like, that's how much, like, I can't have you stuck in that shit. Like, oh, hell no. I'm going to protect my ass and your ass right fucking now from that fucking energy. Woo-wee! You don't got time to hold someone's hand or feel bad for somebody else for not making the right decisions in their life. That shit's gotta go. It's gotta go, and it's about to go real fucking quick. Bye. Bye to that energy. Where'd that deck just go? If two people are putting effort in and they're going in a new direction, congratulations. Don't get caught up in other people's fucking drama. Rely on each other. Trust each other. Have faith. And I hope it works out for you guys because you got enemies. You got people around you that will not root for you. And I hope if this person means that much to you and you mean that much to that person, that they're going to let that tower crash and fucking burn so you guys can fucking build upon something that's you should have already been building upon, because it's really up to this person whether or not they repeat another cycle or they step out of it once and for all and prioritize their own feelings. Okay. So, water. Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces. And I cut it at empathy, so good thing I just cleansed. Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces, week of January 29th to February 3rd, 2023. We got love you. That's pretty. It's whimsical. I actually got pulled to pull a different card. I will when I'm done. Let me just take the deck out so I don't forget. Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces. I see how that card wanted to come, but I went to grab it and I couldn't get it. So, careful what you reach for. I guess I'm going to pull one of these first because that's what I got pulled to. So with this card of love you, You are loved. You are worthy. Self-love. Love is expansive. Abundance of true nature. It is limitless, and it raises your vibration to those that you love. Okay, so you are loved. You are worthy. Love is expansion. I keep hearing Disturbia. You could be taboo. Something taboo. You could be taboo to an energy. Who fucking, let's not get into that, but. Transformation. Transformation is a process, it's identity, it's seeking answers. This woman is dressed in a red polka dotted dress. The upper part has already begun to process into transformation into a butterfly. With her hands, she touches her chest. Is the butterfly part of her body? Is it a symbol of her soul? Is the woman transforming into a new life? This card leaves us with more questions than answers. Maybe you will find yourself by thinking about what it is or how you're going to respond to certain questions. I am that person. I would be that person. I can do the right thing right now, and I can transform some small parts of myself. So this really is like, who are you? I am loved. I am worthy. I saw the red tree. You got her and all this red. There's clearly feminine energy here. Might not be speaking of the feminine archetype. Well, it's speaking of the feminine archetype, like, so if you're masculine, you need more feminine. If you're feminine, you need to work with more feminine. Because there is a transformation. So, do you feel loved? Do you feel like something can work out? Do you feel like it can transform? It's really up to you and how. And it's red, the color of love, right? And you got spirit. That's beautiful. It's like stop and read. It's like I'm stopping and reading at each one. I didn't do that with any other ones, guys. So spirit, spiritual self, higher self, essential self. What does spirit mean to you? What is my expression of spirit? This is a deep fucking reading. I don't even know where to take it yet. There's a lot of depth here. Your higher self, spiritual self, essential self. What does spirit mean to me? This is lots of depth here. I don't even quite know how to read this yet. Beliefs and expectations. Yeah, see, there's something, and I said that to you. Disturbia. Wait and trust. I think you're taboo to somebody. But I instantly want to jump the gun and say, well, fuck them. But I feel like I shouldn't be jumping the gun and saying, fuck them. But again, fuck you. So there's that. Beliefs and expectations. What we believe in to be true and our outcomes can often affect our own experiences. Observe your beliefs and expectations. Do I believe life is happening to me, or to me, or for me? Where are my beliefs and expectations expanding my life, or is it keeping me stuck? So we have the card of transformation, and these are all question cards. Everyone is a question, and they haven't been with all the other reads, right? So again, loving you is like, you are loved, you are worthy, you have, it's like that self-love, the expansion, abundance, nature, like you are love, you are spirit, you have your beliefs, right? And then it's like your spiritual self, higher self, doing what's right for you. How do you express? I'm trying to put this together. What we believe to be true and the outcomes we expect can often affect our experiences. So there is belief, there is expectations. You know how a lot of people want to be like, oh, if you don't have expectations, you can't get hurt. Well, if you don't have expectations, you can't move forward either, guys. So don't do that to yourself either, right? You should have expectations. You absolutely should, because you've gone through a lot in life, and if you don't have expectations, then how do you evolve and grow? Like, get what I'm saying? So I don't know what you're battling here. Do you believe life is happening for you or to you? What are those beliefs? What are those expectations? Are they expanding your life? Are they keeping you stuck? So basically, you should have expectations here. So be careful, because if you think you can just ponder along and not have expectations, you're not going to get to where you need to be. I believe is like pretty much what it's saying. So again, this woman's dressed in a polka dotted dress. The upper part already has began the process of transformation into the butterfly. With her hand, she touches her chest. The butterfly is part of her body, a symbol of her soul. She's transforming into a new life. This card leaves us with more questions than answers. Maybe you'll find the answers by thinking about how you would respond to certain questions. Am I that person I would actually like to be? What am I doing right now to transform even a small part of myself? So what is it you are doing right now? Because you've already started a transformation cycle. So if you're doing anything or around anyone who's going to hold you back, you need to be really careful here, because this is telling me you already had started this cycle. You're already in it. And it is telling me you need to have expectations. You might lose yourself. Lose yourself. Is Eminem coming through again? Didn't Eminem just come through in the other one too? I am whoever I say I am. And then it's like lose yourself in the something. Lose yourself. Is it Lil Wayne or Eminem? Oh, be careful here. And not because of Lil Wayne or Eminem. Just, it's like, you are an amazing person right now, and you've already gone through a big transformation. And you're still in the process of this transformation. And you are important. You are essential. You have a beautiful soul here and a beautiful belief. You do need to expect more from a person, place, or thing, or yourself. So if there's somebody else in your life, you need to expect more from them. And if there's nobody in your life, you need to expect more from yourself. To me, there's somebody around, and you need to have expectations when it comes to something. So don't fool yourself thinking maybe you think you can just flow. Don't do that. This is a tricky reading because you don't want to lose yourself. You definitely have to have expectations when it comes to something here, guys. You know, when it's like you go in, you expect nothing. Well, that's not always the smartest route to go. That's like not approaching fears or dealing with something, or expectations is screaming at me. So like if it's a person, I think you're better off concentrating on yourself than a person, because you don't want to get lost, because the transformation is not complete. So are you being tested with a person at the same time? How are you going to treat yourself? What are you going to tell yourself? Are you going to fall back into a cycle? I don't think you will, but this is tricky. Can you start a new cycle with somebody? Same person from the past, whatever, maybe, but there has to be expectations there. Like it has to be things that you see that are tangible, like in front of your face, like. And I know a lot of people like are against the expectations. A lot of people these days in the matrix are like, if you don't have expectations, you're better off not having expectations, and then you really can't be let down. But then you're not growing either. You're just stopping yourself by not having expectations. You should always have expectations. Always. Else, how would you grow into who you are? You know what I mean? You got all different trees of life, color. It's beautiful. You love who you are. You know who you are. Got that spiritual sense and instincts. You love your beliefs. I think somebody is you're taboo to somebody, and I don't think they've really expressed that to you. It just don't think it fucking matters. So like just don't lose yourself. I mean, it does matter because if it's the right person, you guys will push through it. But like it doesn't need to be a priority. Maybe on their end, but not fucking yours. Your priority is you, who you are, what's best for you. See the Hierophant here. So it's like the higher, it's like, damn, it's like the higher you though. Ace of Pents, Nine of Cups, Five of Wands. Like this, you deserve to have the Ace of Pents. You deserve, the stability, the abundance. I wouldn't say luck's on your side here with the Nine of Cups, but it's your happiness. How are you incorporating your happiness? Your wealth. Are you focused on the right things? Because you got the Five of Wands here, which is like arguments, a little bit of chaos, competition, energy that can be aggressive. And that's basically telling me like, you're not this person. This is who you are. But it might be real easy for you to get wrapped up in this energy. And you probably think like, oh, you're good. Or like, so there's a big message here somewhere. And it's what makes you feel stable, what makes you feel happy. If another energy around you, person, place, or thing, doesn't feel that way, it's gotta go. And that's just what I'm seeing right now. Gotta go. You know, you don't need to be disappointed or feel like you're going to get hurt again or grieve, depression. Like, you don't want that energy around you, because this can lead to that if you don't do what's best for you here. And that's hard, because if there's somebody else in this scenario and you're already at the Five of Wands, I don't know if you want to cut your losses. If they're working with you, then push through it. Guess it depends on where you're at. Tell me about spirit. Because work on you, your own happiness, your own abundance, your own stability. Don't worry about what other people think about you. Like, keep going through your transformation. But whoever's going to come along for the ride, please make sure they're the right people, because right now you have energy of the Five of fucking Wands. That's not the right people. People are not going to be happy when they see your stability. People are not going to be happy for you when you're happy. This message keeps coming through. So this energy is coming closer and closer, guys, to you. Whatever this big change is getting real fucking close, because there's people around you that are not going to be happy. What is this Five of Wands, please? What is this Five of Wands? This is the Doodle Tarot. What is this Five of Wands? Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces. Eight of Swords. Yeah, it's energy of feeling trapped, restricted, isolated, victimized, helpless. Like, be very, very fucking careful here. With the Three of Cups, friendship, joy, celebration. But the Seven of Swords. What the fuck? Someone might got a lisp here. But there's deceit, theft, scam, energy, cheating. Be very careful. I don't think you see this yet. I don't like that fucking message either. To me, it's almost like, don't get caught up in your head. But the fact that you have the Three of Cups and the fucking Seven of Swords right there at the bottom of the deck is a big fucking problem. A big fucking problem. And this is a problem you do not fucking need. This is a problem that's got to go away real fucking quick. So if you don't squash it, somebody else needs to squash it. But the clock is fucking ticking. Because you're not going to get consumed in this energy. So let me take that off the board. And like I said, be very careful what it is you entertain right now. Because if somebody is not allowing something to evolve, it's not the time to try. And I feel like some of you do not want to hear that. Tell me about spirit. This is in general, just any propensity in your chart, like any water in your chart. This is a big reading for you to be careful on the energy. You know, choose happiness over, discontentment. You can ground a situation. You can love yourself enough where you let this go, whether it's somebody else letting it go, whether you're letting go of something that you were holding on to. Just be better than that. Let go. And if somebody is not willing to put the effort in, like the effort you're willing to put in, like if you're willing to put your guard down and someone else isn't, it's not going to work. And that's all right. You need expectations right now. And if they don't meet your expectations, whether you talk about it or not, I would write down your own expectations. And if somebody doesn't follow through, then I would eventually leave the energy behind. You don't even have to tell them that you're putting a timeline on something. But if that's the case and you're putting a timeline on something and that's what you feel is best for you, I wouldn't say a timeline. I'd say if someone doesn't meet your expectations within like the next 15 days, give it maybe 2 weeks. And maybe within those 2 weeks, let your guard down, see what happens. If someone reciprocates the energy, you guys can probably move forward. If the energy is not reciprocated, then it's time to move forward. Because you have to have expectations here. So something clearly must not be clear, but it's clear enough in your own brain right now that you know stability is key. Stability, happiness is key right now, especially if you're starting something new. So don't get held back, because how are you going to start this new if this energy is already around? So clearly the fucking energy is already around. I was hoping not to have to go to the bathroom so I can finish this. I just got to pee real quick. So, ask yourself, like, what is, like, I don't think it's, hold on. Maybe you need to learn to open up, let your guard down, and put boundaries up at the same time. That might be hard. Maybe when you let your guard down, because I kept saying the 7 of Wands. So maybe if you let your guard down, you get swept away. Or maybe this is energy of flowing through a beautiful transformation and staying, making sure you feel that stability. So maybe you just kind of flow. Maybe you're just in your head and you're like, oh, it's not going to work, yada, yada. Maybe you're right, maybe you're wrong. So it's almost like a flow state. And you should have expectations, whether you're talking about them or not. And if somebody doesn't meet those expectations within a certain time frame, but at the same time, doing what it is you do and not losing that at the same time either. So there's like an even give and take that needs to be reciprocated here between yourself or between you and somebody else. Just don't get lost. This is important read. Do I think you can get lost in other energy? No, not really. Just stay on track. Tell me about spirit. 8 of Pentacles. Keep working hard, especially if there's any type of self-employment or a new job or research or a study. Because you have with death here, end of a cycle, beginning, change, letting go. So this is that freedom. Your spirit is like, I'm right there. It's right there. So if it's not a new job or it's not self-employment or whatever you're researching, it's keep practicing your spiritual work. Like whatever you do, keep going, because this is another card of transformation. Right? So it's telling me the opportunity is there for a new beginning. So be careful, because I don't want you, battling your own brain, but it also takes 2 people if somebody else is involved. And again, if it's just you, just keep pushing through. Give yourself timelines, expectations. Like, don't tell yourself when it happens and it's the right time, it will just happen. Don't be that person. That's how people stay stagnant. So don't be that person. Tell me about beliefs and expectations. Chariot, yeah, keep moving forward. It's like that direction, the willpower, the confidence. Yeah, there's a lot going on, lots of tasks, feeling overwhelmed, burdened, overworked, but push through it because you're clearly going places. You're clearly moving forward. The opportunity is there. Someone's not willing to take it. If it has to do with somebody else, then leave it behind. Regardless, don't you stop doing what it is you're doing. Keep working on yourself, your spirit, your spiritual practices, whatever it is that gives you ambition, energy, inspiration. Keep going. And to me, I think it's your belief that does that. So it's pretty hard to hang. I don't know if you're hanging around somebody that doesn't have the same belief, because you got the Five of Wands here. But it doesn't mean that you can't hang around with somebody that doesn't have your same beliefs. That's like, and I've said this to you before, if I ended up with somebody who's not spiritual, but they still have a belief at the end of the day, that's a beautiful thing, right? But if you're dealing with somebody that doesn't have any beliefs or expectations when it comes to stuff and they're just fucking putzing around, you don't want this person around you. You just don't. I hate to say it, but it's the truth. Because it's not going to get you anywhere. I'm not saying it will hold you back, but it's not going to get you anywhere either. And you're in the middle of a transformation already. Does that make sense? So keep working on yourself. The things that keep you going. I just saw a bird fly by me. I don't know what it was, but I saw the shadow of it. So birds might be talking to you. Spirit's definitely talking to you. Oh, and this is a card of authenticity. Authenticity, guys. But before that, I was going to say, remember in the very beginning of the read, I got pulled to the Wentworth, which is a spiritual, it's known for like being haunted, but it's also known for their food. And sure as shit, look at all the energy of spirit. So you got energy protecting you, strong spiritual energy. You have spirit around you. Continue to be who you are. Put expectations on yourself and on things, guys, because without it, it's hard to grow. Do people have goals and not give themselves expectations? No. And if they do, it's pretty silly to have a goal and not have an expectation at the same time. So you do have some matrix energy here, but I think right now I do feel like it's safe to explore, but you also need to be wary, and you do need to have some expectations here. I know this was kind of like a tough read. It kind of leaves it open-ended, but as for you to decide. Either way, it looks like you're going to move forward and push through. I just thought the Make-A-Wish card was here. So be very careful if you're dealing with a fire sign, or if it's the fire within your chart that you're battling yourself, You don't got to put the blame on somebody else. You got to take responsibility for scenarios you put yourself in. But this does boil down to your stability and what makes you feel solid. So if you're just in a cycle where you don't know if it can become solid or not, and it's like something you just keep going to, take yourself out of it, because it's the Five of Wands is not worth it. Not with this energy. Take that Five of Wands away. Look at Ace of Pens, Nine of Cups, Eight of Pentacles, the Chariot. Are you kidding me? That's because of the work that you've done to get yourself here. So you do have to put expectations on something, guys. It's how you want to maneuver around that. But I wouldn't wait too long before you figure out how to maneuver around that, because it's just going to put you in the same spot. And if this involves somebody else, I hope they're brave enough to talk to you about what it is they really want, because stability is key for you. It makes you feel safe. So if somebody's going to take the journey with you, great. I hope they make you feel that way. If somebody, is having a hard time making you feel safe and secure in a situation, you got to let it go, because your safety and security comes within, and you cannot allow an energy to come in and interrupt that. So I hope I'm wording it right for you guys. Just not now. If somebody's not going to reciprocate. I hope that makes sense. So, I love you guys. And maybe I'll see you later. I definitely want to use these decks in a different way, but the trees were talking to me the most. And what beautiful cards and messages. The left side of the deck does not want to bend and move. It's just the right side of the deck. Now I'm going to flip it. That was better. So again, you got to find that balance. But your balance, yeah, see something with the left side. Just be careful here, that's all. Just make sure you're doing what's best for you, and you just continue doing what's best for you. That was a big message for everybody there. I love you guys. And again, I'll see you at some point. I do want to use these decks. I love you so much.